Hello everybody, it's Pavo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So I have some awesome news to start off this episode. Many of you may have heard that giant pandas are no longer critically endangered because there are now more than 2,000 of them in the wild and in zoos. They have now been pushed up to being vulnerable, which is some amazing news. I can't believe it, but that does mean that in fact this sign is wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to update it and I'll be with you in just a second. So yeah, while this is some awesome news for the giant pandas, unfortunately it's not such good news for other creatures, like the eastern gorilla, which is now unfortunately critically endangered, which is very sad, but at least we're taking the step in the right direction with the giant pandas. But yes, onto some more positive news. This month is in fact the month of the red panda here on ZooCrafting. So we're going to have red panda related events all month and hopefully you'll see some really awesome activities coming up that you can get involved in. And I'm not too sure what this month is going to hold, so we can only wait and see. But what I do know for certain is that we are going to be heading over to the tropical house and I will show you some things that I have been working on. I have built a very small exhibit, but with your awesome suggestions and animal ideas and things to put in the tropical house, I can only imagine that this place is going to look amazing. So yeah, we'll get over there in just a minute because we're on Zambezi and Zambezi is my fastest horse, and unfortunately it looks like the server can't quite keep up with me today. We are going very quickly, but all I can say is I'm well, I hope it's thankful that I'm not on my Phoenix, because my Phoenix is a lot faster. And speaking of my Phoenix, I do in fact need to go searching through some dungeons looking for a saddle so that I can ride her, Kasai, back up my house. But yeah, so you'll see that I have raised the roof slightly and I've changed up the design of the outside and I think it looks a lot better. I'm thinking of possibly adding in some windows just because I still think the wall looks a bit bland, it looks a bit boring. But we'll hop off Zambezi and we'll pop her, we'll pop him, I don't know. Zambezi, are you a boy or a girl? I don't know. Yeah, we'll put you in a safari net. And you'll see that I have added trees, and I have added, well, a lot of plants. I've added everything basically, and it just looks so pretty. It looks so realistic. It looks so much like a tropical house, and it blows me away. It really does. It looks incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick explanation of what I've been up to. Yeah, you'll see I've added the trees. I've tried to make them look a lot like the rainforest trees, so you'll see that they have like different layers of leaves. I don't know if you can quite see that, but like carbonous block slabs and things. We also have some epitites growing on the sides. We have a lot of different types of vines. We have Japanese ivy, I think that is. We have some flowering vines over there. I have to figure a solution because the vines keep growing over the paths, and even putting invisible bedrock beneath the vines does not work because they grow over the bedrock, as you can see here, which it's a bit annoying, but I don't know, I sort of like it. I sort of like the fact that it overlaps the path. It's quite pretty. And you'll also see on my mini-map that I have had a death here, and that is because underneath this path there is a cave system, which I should really light up. And, well, potential sinkhole there. Not a good thing to have under my path, but I'm sure I'll go down and I'll clear up that. I'll place down a few torches, but it's not much of an issue at the moment. But yeah, I've made this pond look so pretty. I've added some of the clamming sands there, so we have some nice bubbles coming up. We've got some duckweed, we have lily pads, and it just looks so realistic. It really does look very pretty. And the extra leaves that I've added there. And also this rocky wall, I've got this bamboo here. It just, it's amazing, it's amazing. But I've prepared some spaces, like some windows to put exhibits. I'm thinking that I'm possibly going to put the caimans here. Like I could put a glass front on here, fill it with water, and you can see like the caimans swimming around. But I'm not sure because this area is a bit high up, and I also want to add like a viewing window there for the caimans as well. So I've got to figure out a solution for that, but we're definitely going to be having caimans here. And if you look over here, we have this really cute, adorable exhibit here, and it's just so cute. It's so cute. We have all these different ants. I might retexture them to look a bit more like leafcutter ants because they are in fact green, and these are currently brown, black. I'm not sure, but they are so cute. They walk along their little DaVincing ledges, their little branches, gathering food and taking it back. And this one down here takes it into the little nest there. And it's just so cute. It's adorable. It really is. And the water is a nice touch there as well. I'm super pleased with that. And then if we follow along the path, yeah, we have more trees. We have a place here. I was thinking of putting frogs, but I think this might be a bit big for a frog exhibit, so I think I'm just gonna maybe put like just a window just so you can see into this area, see all like the butterflies and the other creatures that are going to be over here. And then I think finally we have another exhibit here, which I think we might be working on today, but I was thinking of maybe putting like ocelots here, maybe, or some sort of other small creature, and I could put like a glass window here, I could put like a little den out the back there. I've still got to build up this mountain a bit so it like covers it up and it doesn't look too weird on the other side. So yeah, I was thinking of putting the ocelot here, but I was also maybe thinking of putting the ocelots over there behind the fenced off area. I don't know how realistic I want to be because of course ocelots would be able to climb out the exhibit, but I'm not sure. I think it would be cute to put them in there. But if we follow along the path, then we have this nice little waterfall with all these bushes, these leaves, these reeds. It's so pretty. All these different flowers. They are amazing. What's this one called? Elephant ears. And we have... This one I think is my favourite. Can I reach it? I can. Cuthbert's Dendrobium. And it's very pretty. It's nice and orange. And we have some custom railings. Well, they're not custom railings, but we have some railings from the ArchitectureCraft mod, which look very pretty. I like the little curved... pattern there. It wasn't intentional, I just placed the blocks in the wrong place, but I like it. I'm going to keep that there. But yeah, this is where I was going to be putting the plant researcher in the future if I can add like some carnivorous plants like Rafflesia, maybe some huge Venus flytraps or something. I thought this would be a good place to put them as well, especially because it is a tropical house and those things do grow in the Amazon. Rafflesia is probably one of my favourite plants ever. It reminds me so much of Animal Crossing. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but when you never weeded your town, you'd end up with this like, stinky Rafflesia plant, and it's one of my favourites. It really is. But yeah, you'll see over here, I have a sign that says terrapins, and I was thinking, well, we could have terrapins here. We could have like some turtles wandering in the pond. You'll also see that I removed the barrier there, so I'm just hoping people aren't silly enough to wander into the water. I am also going to have to block off this waterfall as well because I don't want any terrapins falling down into the jaguar exhibit. We don't want terrapins as food for the jaguars. That's not going to be good. But yeah, I think that's all the exhibits I have planned in this section of the tropical house. It really does look pretty with shaders. I wish I could turn them on, but my frames per second would drop so much and I wouldn't be able to do anything at all, but it does look very pretty on this side as well. I'm actually thinking maybe I should leave that, because that doesn't look too bad actually. If I could put some sort of animal up there. I'll have to have a think. Yeah, I'm really proud with how this tropical house has turned out, especially raising the roof, making the trees a lot taller. I especially like the two thicknesses as well. So yeah, we have the regular jungle logs here, and we have the skinny logs here from the garden trees mod, if you were wondering. It's also possible to do skinny logs like this using Carpenter's barriers as well, but it's just easier to get them in the garden trees mod. But yeah, so I think we're going to be working on a new exhibit here today. Maybe laying down some paths, maybe laying down some carpenter's blocks and things. I really do want to work on that area up there. So if you just give me a moment, I'm going to go home, I'm going to grab some materials, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, so yeah, I'm back in the tropical house, and I'm just very quickly just going to remove that death from my minimap. I don't want that on there. Yeah, and what I think I am actually going to do is I think I will put the ocelot in there. I might just experiment a bit with maybe some chisel glass pane, something like maybe a screen or a second row of logs on top, just so that the ocelots don't escape, just to give it that bit of realism. Let's see if we can do something like that. So we'll grab these panes, we'll put them in here. I really like these glass screen panes. Some of you said that when I used them at my old zoo, they weren't quite see-through enough, but let's just see what this looks like. It doesn't look too bad. It does obscure the view a bit. I might change it up, but I guess it would do. I guess we don't need it to be perfect. But I do think that this would be a good location to put the ocelots in, especially because they have all this land over here to roam. I'll have to toss in some invisible bedrock here so that the ocelots don't end up escaping up the exhibit. We don't want any ocelots wandering into the path and like biting the ankles of visitors. But yeah, I think that'd be yeah, that probably is going to be a good place to put the ocelots. Or I could like even maybe divide it into two, put some other small land-dwelling creature in there, or maybe just leave it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see if I have any more of these fences. I have a few here. The ones that are connected up. Have I got any more in my other one? I do. Let's see if we can just like corner off this exhibit. Let's see. We'll put another line of fences here like that. A bit small, but yeah, I think that'd be a... Oops, not there. I think this is a good location for the ocelots. Of course, if it's not, I will move them in the future. But let's just pop in some more of these screens, like so. Should I go up there? Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult. Can I get through? Yes, I can. Let's pop some more down here. And do I have any more on me? I know that I've got some glass. Let's just pop some of these in a crafting table. I can always use the rest for the exhibit windows up there. So we need 16 of these. And we'll grab the chisel. And we'll pop these back in and we'll get some more of this. Yeah, I think this is looking good. I think this is looking pretty. Yeah, like that. Not too bad. It's really not. So yeah, I think the ocelot's going to go in here. So we'll bring up this sign. I will pop it back down to remind myself that we are in fact putting ocelots in here. Gonna have to go adventuring the world to find some. I know that they definitely do exist. I've seen them in the jungle, so the MoCreatures mod does not conflict with the spawning of those animals like it does with some of the others on the server. Let's just pop another one of you there. And one there, and we'll pop you there. And how are we going to do this? Let's just do that. Yeah, like that. Not too bad, not too bad. Maybe line the top with another layer of logs. I'm not sure, but yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think it may obstruct the view a bit, but there. So we have that area sectioned for the ocelots. This, I don't know, if you've got suggestions of what animal to put in here, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear the ideas that you come up with. It does help to shape the zoo. And yeah, we'll head up here. I'm going to leave this one for the moment because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that area. But over here, this one, I'm not going to put frogs here. This is going to be like an observation window into that area. So I'm going to need to get some more of those glass panes. So let's pop this crafting station down again. And I need some more glass. So let's grab some of this. And we'll just pop these in. We'll do it twice because we need some glass for that exhibit as well. Am I going to use default glass? I think I will. Maybe I'll change it to glass panes, like fully transparent ones. No, I don't know. I'll leave it as it is. So we'll just pop these down. Hopefully, I was going to say hopefully they connect up perfectly, but that one doesn't look like it's going to because that one is a stair. Why did that one do it? Interesting. I don't know. Don't know why that's the case. Maybe it's because, yeah, because there's no block here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. That one's not going to connect either because that's a half slab. Oh my gosh. This is where things get a bit irritating, but let's take these out. We just can't have the nice, pretty, irregular looking wall. And we'll just pop a few blocks of stone down. And there we have that. We have a nice window. We have a nice window into that area, which is going to be full of crocodiles. It's going to be full of butterflies. It's going to be full of different animals. This one we're going to have birds, so yeah, I think we're going to be adding birds in shortly as well. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And well, here, yeah, I said I was going to add in ocelots, but I think what would be good here is iguanas. And I know we don't currently have an iguana model on the server. I was debating on adding in a Komodo dragon, just temporarily, saying that it's an iguana, maybe retexturing it slightly. I know the model isn't exact, but I guess it will do for the time being. So let's just pop a few of these blocks down like this, and I guess we'll get this area prepared to, I guess, pop in a Komodo dragon. I don't know. It will be an iguana though. So yeah, let's just see. Let's make this wall a bit more irregular. Let's get a stair. And we'll pop that in like that. We'll pop some stone in and we'll just spin it around like so. Oops. Like so. And what should I use for the ground? I think I'm just going to use dirt. The grass will spread to it, so it's going to look a bit better. Should I go up to the line of the stone? I don't think so. I think I'll leave it as it is. Hopefully this isn't too small for a potential iguana. I know that it's definitely too small for a Komodo dragon, so I'm going to have to see if I can scale it down with the custom NPCs mod. I think maybe some podzol, some silty dirt might look good in here. Maybe some hardened sand. I actually have some of that. I actually have some silty dirt as well. I have 3 blocks of that though, so it's not a lot. Let's just clear some room here. Oops. Oh, I have more. I have a whole stack. Yeah, let's get some hardened dirt. Let's pop you in this slot here. Anything else? We've got some acacia leaves. They might look good. Red sand, that's a bit too red. Let's see what we can do. Pop some hardened sand in. Fill in a few of these gaps. Yeah, like so. Okay, yeah, let's see what this hardened sand looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think I might replace some of these dirt blocks with that. Yeah, just throw in a few things like so. But I really do like how this whole house has turned out. Put some more up here. Yeah. I'm not actually really sure what an iguana exhibit looks like, so it probably wasn't the best thing to do spur of the moment. I'm just sort of guessing, like maybe they have a few like logs and things to climb up. I've got to figure out a way to finish off this mountain as well and cover up a bit of this, so that doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I've got some logs here, some jungle wood. I'm gonna pop a few of these down, maybe like this, and we'll grab that back up. Like something that they can climb up. I know it's probably a bit out of the way from the window. It shouldn't look too bad though. And do we actually have any jungle plants? Let's just pop all these materials back in here. We don't need many of these for the moment. Let's grab this stone again. Maybe some of these carbonate wedge slopes to make some rocks. No, we don't. I forgot. I emptied my backpack, which is a shame. But we could add like some rocks here. Let's grab the stone. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just hoping that what I place down looks okay. Like some leaves there. Yeah, I've got to finish up the mountain, but it shouldn't be too bad. I hope that this looks decent. I think we're going to need a lot of invisible bedrock, but that looks. Oops. Oh, fell off the rock. Not good. I also need to add in a door as well, so that like the zookeepers can gain access to these exhibits as well. Or maybe I might do that. Maybe I might put like a trail, like a pathway up the back. That's actually a really good idea. Like a slope or something. Maybe like putting a door here. It's probably the best idea. Yeah, I might do that. And then that way I can add like the little staff prep lounge, which I think will probably be for the whole of the Amazon zone, so that we don't end up with like a food prep lounge for every single exhibit. But this doesn't look too bad. This really doesn't. And yeah, so I'm going to end up getting a bit sidetracked, and I don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. So as always, thank you for watching. Next episode we'll be focusing on birds and possibly showing off a few animals that I've added in since then. Like maybe if I can get this iguana exhibit complete. I know it's probably not going to look too good having a Komodo dragon as an iguana, but I'm sure that we'll get some custom models shortly if I get around to making them. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, as always, the code is on screen. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And it is September, so for all of you that have gone back to school, well, school starts in September here in the UK. I'm sure it's probably far earlier for you people in America, but I hope that you all have an awesome time going back to school. And I actually do really miss it, so I hope you make the most of it. And I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!